how many supplements are you currently taking? Do you ever think there's more that you should take, or do you think you get enough nutrients from your food? Most of us biohacking health nuts have been in the supplementation game for a little while. We know what's what. But have you heard of activation? It's changing the health game, and it's something you need to know about. So stick around for today's episode where I'll give you the dirty details of supplementation and why it's old news. I'm also giving you the scoop on the tricky tactics supplement companies use to part you with your hard-earned money. Welcome to part 4 of my special GLP-1 series. My name is Crystal Sale. I am a chiropractor and I love to geek out on all things holistic health and anti-aging. If you're new here, get subscribed so you stay in the know on all of my new episodes. Now let's dive in. I was at a conference recently where I met a couple that own a natural health food store. The husband was sharing his story about all the various aches and ailments, and his wife was told me about all of the supplements that she is having him take. This supplement for that issue, these 2 supplements for that symptom. In total, I think the poor man is taking at least 40 supplements a day. When did we start treating supplementation like the medical industry treats disease? A supplement for every condition? Ultimately, the real problem starts with our food. There is such a massive lack of nutrients in the food we eat that there is no way to eat food and get the required amounts. So we are forced to take supplements to make up for it. But is it really making that much of a difference? The body wasn't created to get nutrition through a pill. It needs different nutrients at different times for different functions. So if you're taking your supplements at the wrong times in the wrong amounts, you end up just flushing your expensive nutrients down the toilet. Supplementation is literally just putting a Band-Aid on a nutritional problem. That man taking over 40 supplements a day is still feeling all of his aches and pains. So is supplementing really the answer to maximum health? This is where activation comes in. Activation is the normal state of the body when we were young. Think about all of life as being in one of 2 phases, either growth or aging. When you are in the growth phase, from birth to around 20 years old, your body is working at an optimal, efficient level. Unless there is a problem in the system, this is the healthiest and best performing condition your body can be in. Aging occurs after the growth period stops, where we are now succumbing to our environment and lifestyle choices. The body starts breaking down, it loses its efficiency, and we start feeling more aches and pains with slower recovery and healing. But what if you could activate your body's natural pathways to do what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it, and how it's supposed to be done? Like when we were young. You can. This is activation. By using the right nutrients that work synergistically in the right amounts, you can activate your body's function to start working the way they are supposed to. So let's look at an example of supplementation versus activation in the body. We've all heard of antioxidants and how important they are in keeping us young and healthy. We're told to take lots of vitamin C in order to get enough antioxidants. But don't take too much because it will cause an upset stomach and diarrhea. However, antioxidants work in a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning 1 antioxidant that we ingest is effective against 1 free radical. But as we age, the number of free radicals in our bodies continues to grow, especially with the increase in toxins in our food and air. You cannot supplement enough vitamin C to make any real impact on the levels of free radicals in your body. However, with activation, a single tablet of specific herbs has been shown to activate a pathway in the body that produces enzymes within the body that are capable of neutralizing 1 million free radicals each. Our own bodies have a truly efficient system for keeping the body healthy. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work as well as we age. Activation is like a reset button, reminding the body what it is capable of. Activation is truly biohacking the body to turn on specific genetic pathways and turn others off in order to get optimal health at the cellular level. Supplementation is an outdated model for health. It's flooding the body with a specific nutrient, hoping the cells absorb it and use it the way we want it to, versus activation that is specifically supplying the right nutrients in the right amounts to let the body function the way it's supposed to. So within our series on GLP-1, what exactly does all of this mean? Most products on the market today are simply supplementing poor nutrition. We discuss certain nutrients that will increase levels of GLP-1 in the body in part 3 of this series. Most companies are utilizing those benefits in capsule form to elevate GLP-1 in the body. And this definitely does work for results of small percentages. But as with antioxidants in 1 versus 1 million, allowing your body to activate the pathway that makes its own GLP-1, the levels are going to be astoundingly more significant. So the question is, are you looking for a mediocre increase in GLP-1 levels with supplementation, or do you want to get your body working like it did when you were a kid with activation? If you want to lose weight and activate your own production of GLP-1, you need to get on my list for the only dietary supplement proven to activate it at the molecular level. This brand new weight loss system is launching in October, and it was developed by a company with a 20-year proven track record in cellular activation. They've been biohacking the body long before the term was even coined, and they were featured in Newsweek as one of the top innovators in the life sciences. Supplementing is like running your computer with Windows 95. Sure, it'll kind of work, but what benefits are you missing out on? The science has evolved so much since then. It's time to get your body up and get in the best health of your life. So if you want to be the first to know when this incredible GLP-1 activator launches, jump on my list at crystalasale.com/slim or click the link in the notes below. Now, another major problem in the supplementation world is relabeling. Most supplement brands don't even have their own in-house formulation team. What often happens is that there is one major laboratory that creates products, and then these brands come to that one lab, take their product, and label it as their own. Now, if they have some extra money, they go to that lab and ask them to change one ingredient in that product so that they can call it their proprietary blend. Or they put an ingredient in there that appeals to a buzzword that's in the community. But ultimately, it's all the same product under different names on the market. So how do you know who's doing this? That's a tough one. Most companies aren't going to be super forthcoming if they're participating in this relabeling practice. However, you can look to see if they have their own in-house formulation team. Are they doing their own research? Or are they relying on outside studies to make their claims? Do they have scientists on staff? You should also look deeper into the science that they are pointing towards. Many times companies will borrow science based on individual ingredients in their products rather than their whole product. This is incredibly dangerous due to the synergism of ingredients. It assumes that products keep their properties regardless of anything else it is used in combination with. I like to think about it in terms of colors. So for example, product A contains blue ingredients, which are extremely beneficial to the body. The company behind product A is touting the science behind blue ingredients based on a study of blue ingredients by themselves. However, product A also contains yellow ingredients, which are also beneficial. But as you know, blue and yellow together make green. The blue properties and the yellow properties combine to create something completely new. How do we know product A still has all the benefits of blue ingredients or yellow ingredients? We don't unless we study product A as a whole. This is obviously an oversimplification, but you can see how it is important to know how a product works as a whole, not just its ingredients. Supplementation as a whole is an outdated mechanism for health. While it can be valuable, it has become a natural form of prescriptive health where we treat each symptom separately. Supplement companies are using relabeling tactics and borrowing science in order to make claims and get you to spend your money on their products. Activation, on the other hand, looks at the body as a whole and gets to the root cause of why our bodies stop functioning at peak performance. Activation is the next generation in optimal health. So if you want to take advantage of this powerful science and start producing your own GLP-1 so you can stop out of control cravings, have more energy, and lose weight faster, then you will want to be one of the first to know when our brand new GLP-1 activation system launches. You can get on my pre-launch list by heading to crystalacell.com/slim or click the link in the show notes below. And if you don't want to lose weight, but you want to know more about activation, head to my shop page at crystalacell.com, or you can reach out to me and I will hook you up. All right, my friend, if you found value, let me know in the comments section below. Let me know what you loved most. Give it a thumbs up. If you know anyone else that would find value in this episode, share this with them and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.